We're here with Emory head women's soccer coach Sue Patberg. Is the Emory women's soccer team getting ready to start the 2014 season? Coach, let's start with this. Obviously, you guys just graduated, probably the most successful class in the program's history. I think for most teams you would imagine it'd be certainly a transitionary year, but you guys are returning a lot of seniors too. Talk a little bit about the dynamic of the team right now.
Right. Anytime you have a class that's underneath, class that we just graduated, I think it's hard for them to try to kind of find their own personality and kind of become the leaders. And we graduated that very talented class, and it's really been fun to see this group of 8 seniors have a voice and find their leadership and find their roles in terms of, bringing together a huge freshman class and leading the other, 8 younger players. So it's really been amazing to kind of see them come into their own, so to speak.
Yeah, and you mentioned the huge freshman class also. I think that's kind of an interesting dynamic with the team as well, where not only do you have a lot of seniors, but also it's a 13-person incoming class, and I believe 12 of those are freshmen. So
that's right.
So just kind of a lot of new faces in there this year as well.
Right. We talked a lot about that in the spring and tried to think about what that would mean and what that would look like, and knowing that you're returning 16 players, but you're bringing 13 in, and it's almost like, oh my God, we're almost even in numbers with our new players versus our returners. And we're excited about this new class. I mean, we've got a large senior class. We're a little thin in the middle in our juniors and sophomores, and then we've got this big freshman class. And but I think the upperclassmen have done a really good job of bringing the freshmen into the fold, and freshmen to get comfortable and for us to get to see their personalities.
Now, obviously, last couple of years, defense has really been your trademark. A big portion of that was because of Lauren Gorodetsky, the 4-time All-American. But really, that still should probably be the strength of your team in the upcoming year, I'd imagine.
I mean, it is. We, of course, miss Lauren G, and we miss Lauren Drosick in the back, and, of course, Caitlin Clark. But we're returning Hannah Meyer, who's freshman of the year in the UAA, and we're returning Kaylin Lucas and Allie Peterson, and Bailey Plummer has really, really stepped up in the back. And then we've brought in quite a few very talented defenders. We're returning Liz Arnold, who started for us last year, and Kristen Temple, who has just improved remarkably. And so I feel like we're bringing back a lot of talent in those areas and a lot of experience.
Obviously, bringing back a lot offensively as well this year.
Right.
A lot of players coming back who are kind of among the leading scorers all time in the program's history. So I'd imagine you'd imagine the offense take another step forward this year as well.
That's right. I mean, we feel great. We've got Jen and Meredith in the midfield, and then of course Feldy, Karina, Charlotte up top, Jordan playing up top as well. I mean, I feel like we really are returning quite a few kids with some significant experience in really big games.
Yes.
And that's big for us moving forward.
Yep. So first weekend of the season coming up, and obviously some big games here. You're going to be playing at Virginia Wesleyan, face both Virginia Wesleyan and Christopher Newport. We were talking about this yesterday. Not only are they 2 pretty good teams, but also regional games, something you guys really haven't played early in the season in previous years.
Yeah, just kind of realized that moving into this season, most of the time we kind of start out with out-of-region games and kind of get into the season. Been out to California, been up north, been into Pennsylvania, New York, Massachusetts, and this year we're going to Virginia in region. And so this weekend, it comes fast. So we've got to be ready for both these big, big games, and then we turn around and play Trinity, who's in the Final Four, and Capital. And so our schedule is fantastic in terms of preparing us not only for competition in the NCAA, hopefully, but also preparing us for our UAA schedule.
Well, we always talk about this kind of our first interview of the season, but goals that you set forward for the team, what you're looking for the team this year, what are your expectations for the 2014 Emory women's soccer season?
Well, I mean, of course, winning is always a big expectation for our program. I mean, we want to compete for a UAA championship every single year. Goal is to get into NCAA tournament, and at that point, anything can happen. We're a bit of an unknown because we did just graduate a talented class, and we have a large freshman class, and so it'll be kind of fun to figure things out as we go and to really see what we can become, and to me it's really limitless.
Coach, thanks a lot. Good luck in the upcoming weekend.
Thank you.